watching the oncoming traffic cause a massive pile up, not a scratch at all. Hopped up, holding
are you fucking deaf?
Jason mask is off and my face is plastered in Tabasco
sauce. Oh, fuck's sake.
Kicking fire out your ass, you can pass it on a battery acid, dog. I wanna get my ass kicked off. I'm harder than playing basketball while I'm going through crack withdrawal. Dick so big, it's like elastic. I'm tired in the knot. It looks like it's a fantastic cross the path of plastic man.
Donna's shouting across saying, can you just lower it a touch? Because she didn't say turn it off. She just said turn it down. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's 11 o'clock in the daytime. So, you know, I was buzzing. I thought it was great. Like, cause I don't mind listening to your music. Put your fucking music on. Just don't blast it. So I'm going in to do an hour's meditation. It's good for me mind, and it's like I'm working on my progress. So there's a few things I have to do every single day without fail now, and it's like my dad was right about one thing. He said music was my friend, and I laughed at him. You know what I mean? I laughed at him. I didn't understand music the way he did. I didn't understand the power of music. You know, all kinds. It doesn't matter the genre. It's in my head, you see. Videos put in my head, and yeah. So I'm gonna smoke this, and then I'm gonna go in and do my meditation. So, when you're in recovery, and okay, I'll put it to you another way. So, I'm from Ballyfermot, Anthony, but I live in Manchester, bro. I used to live in Cherry Orchard, up beside the Red Wall, bro. Why, what part of Dublin are you from, mate? There's loads of dubs come in here. Loads of Irish do come in here, bro. I hit 4,000 subs the other day. I'm over the moon. You know, because most of my audience is Irish. You know, and we all get along. You know, you get a few cunts that come in and out of life, but normally there's good people that come in and out of here, you know. I left in 93. Ballybrack. You're living up the mountains now, fair play to you. Bro, I left in 93. I got out of the joy, right? You know, a bloke called Robbie Scott. I don't, bro, in all fairness, but there is a couple of lads up there, you know, but I come to England, you know, got away from all the madness. It's like there's so many people up there. My family's from there, you know. You'd probably know some of the lads I used to pal around with. You know, it's crazy now because all the youngsters, man, they've not, you know, like I remember standing on a street corner, you know what I mean, and none of the older lads told us about school, how important it was, you know. They never told us shit, you know, whereas now I see it as you should tell the youngsters, yeah, education's the way forward, not going in and out of jail. You know, that's not the right way. So, I know. Well, I was 18, I think, at the time, and the Raven, you know, that's what got me, because I loved it. You know what I mean? I ended up fucking up. Well, I didn't fuck the bill up, my mate did. But I'm sure you know that if you have a parcel and you fuck it up, that's on you. You know, me mate fucked me, and I couldn't fuck me mate because of such stupid loyal I was. Right, I'm going in to do me meditation. I do this for an hour every day. I know, but that's the thing, you know what I mean? The youngsters have no good role models. Like my lad grew up on this housing estate, but he still went to university, you know what I mean? I don't believe in all that. Just because you're from a certain area doesn't mean you're stuck there, you know what I mean, bro? Like, it's crazy now. Yeah. It's stupid crazy. I got out at the right time, you know, and normally you don't just walk away from that shit, you know what I mean? But I did. I'm glad I did, you know what I mean? Because I got to become a father, and, you know, I got to become a dad, you know, and got the fuck away from me mates. Okay, well, like I said, you know what I mean? When people are in recovery, they're very vulnerable, you know what I mean? It's like, I was in a fucking hostel and all, bro, you know. I had a great job, you know what I mean? I had a lot of interest in hobbies and what have you, but I got sick. I ended up getting sectioned, and yeah, the rest is history. So every day I do an hour of meditation, bro, right? I'm an ex-addict as well. You know, recovery's for life. It's not just it's not a country club, you know, it's the same with mental health. So every day I sit down and I do an hour of meditation. Like, I listen to stuff like this. I like a lot of stoic stuff as well.
You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay.
Hey, Pablo.
Everything worth doing is hard, and the more worth doing it is, the harder it is.
One of the neighbours just told Mark off. He was blasting the tunes in the garden, and one of the neighbours is screaming across, "Mark, can you lower that? I'm not well." I'm screaming up, "Bro, can you turn the music down?" He's like, "No, fuck off." But he did turn it down.
Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it.
Pablo, every day, right, without fail, I listen to this for an hour. I don't always on here, but yeah. So I have to ring my son at 1 o'clock. Yeah, she was screaming over, "Mark!" I'm screaming up at the window, "Mark, can you fucking lower it down?" But yeah, he wasn't too happy with that. Fuck off, it's 11 o'clock, I'll play me music if I want. You know, you can.
No shortcuts.
Yes, yeah, it's already okay here. Why you still want to move up there? The air is getting thinner over there. It's getting more
It's going, man.
hard to breathe. It's getting more dangerous, whatever. So that means along the way to mastery, you walk the way alone.
And if you think about the difference between winners and losers, winners define themselves by
Motherfucking
what they
camera.
made happen, and losers define themselves by what happened to them.
I really don't have regrets. I am the person that says, you know, as soon as you look back in your history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. You know, disappointment to me, to win, you got to lose. To be successful, you got to have something that's
He's getting
not
big, yeah.
successful.
I'm gonna try taking for the weekend.
You got to have disappointment. So,
For taking Friday
have evolved and happened
and bringing back Sunday.
who I am and understand the benefits.
I'm gonna have
and
him,
privileges
Pablo.
I have for being who I am.
Who am I?
No one smokes around him.
Of life. Who is David Goggins? So going through all, I did it alone.
I don't even take me meds, bro. Well, me antipsychotics, I don't take them.
No one helped me get. No one paid my bills. No one did.
You know.
No one ran.
Like,
I suffered on my own.
what else am I gonna do?
That's who I am.
You know. But he loves it here. You know, because his two uncles are here as well. You know what I mean? So when he comes down, there's always people here, bro.
So,
Like I promise you, every single person you want.
Anthony's from Ballybrack, Pablo.
Something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through, and it's the loneliness.
Has a brother as well that come to Manchester.
You don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into new friends.
I know this city better than I know Dublin.
Doing these food tutorials on
That's the
like,
truth.
set up a podcast
I
and
know
this thing, and
Manchester
you go through this and you're like, am I- is this
better than I know Dublin.
signs of success, right? But if there's anything
You know,
to take away from what we're saying,
so many lads are fucking dead, man.
is the hate that you get
You know,
along the way. And what you can't do is bend
I grew up with fucking assassins, mate, allegedly.
Because, like in the Matrix, when Trinity opens the door,
You know,
when Neo's about to go take the red pill and he wants to get out of the car, she says, Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back. But then you have to remember exactly what the reason
Hey,
you decided
Andrew.
not to go out to begin with. Just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content, you want this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that, how where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more. And you start to see the person that you could be. And you're like, this does start to feel like heaven.
Did you know you were good?
so the neighbours were giving out. Thank you, bro. I'm really a big teddy bear, bro, you know. Well, I wouldn't even say a big teddy bear, just a teddy bear.
Good you are, I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how much you work on yourself. There's some times when things aren't going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen.
life happens. The unexpected, the uncalled for, the unintentional. We've been damaged emotional, damaged spiritual.
It may be your business. It may be your heart that is broken today. It may be the number in your bank account that is screaming, you are broke.
You can break physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit, and all of those are going to leave a mark.
He's 1.5, but I have a 31-year-old as well. His big brother is 30 years older than him. He's got a 28-year-old sister and an 11-year-old. Stoke-on-Trent. Bro. I hear that, bro. I don't have a fucking person. But I listen to this every day. It's like, because it helps me. I'm trying to rebuild my soul. I'm trying to get back in touch with my spiritual side, because it's gonna help me be a better person, be a better father. Bro, listen, I could tell you things, bro, what happened when I was over there. And I was so lucky to walk away. I had a choice. So did me mates. It is though, bro. A lot of people in Manchester, Pablo, they're walking around like zombies, bro.
But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory or can be the mark of defeat.
It is staying with the breaking that produces the blessing. It is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to. Because I think right now, you are walking through a valley between two voices. One is wisdom, one is worry. One is gratitude, one is grumbling. One is blame, one is faith.
Because every time you break, and in every way that you break, while it's a chance for you to give up and for you to fall apart, but there's also opportunity to get stronger, and get smarter, and get faster, and get tougher, and get more stable, and get more resilient, and get better.
What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. And if you can find a reason to keep going, I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through.
Well, shout out to your brother, bro. I'm rooting for him. Good. I'm fucking delighted, bro. You know, it's nice to hear. But see me, I love music, right? But I listen to a lot of this stuff because it's like, it just gives me strength, you know.
What you are really made of.
I need you to look at that sickness that's going on right now, whatever it is. I want you to say, I can beat it. I can beat it. I will beat it. I must. I got a family to live for. I ain't through yet. My life ain't over yet. There's some things in life you don't need no degree for. You don't need no money for it. You don't need no support for it. There's some things in life you just gonna get through when you tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this. Regardless of what happens to your life, regardless of the adversity, regardless of the opposition, regardless of the trial and tribulation, nothing can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. No circumstance, no piece of adversity can define your life. None of the circumstance define you.
And I'm not retreating. I'm not running. I don't care what they say on paper. I don't care if you say we out.
How are you, Ricky?
We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat.
Hello, Ricky.
Fucking second time she's done that now.
She was screaming out. I'm fucking sitting there and I can hear her screaming, Mark!
Oh,
Mark!
she's being rude or?
No, she fucking had her head out the bedroom window. And she's like, can you fucking turn that down? So I'm screaming up to you, bro, can you just... You know, she probably hung over or something.
No, it's 11 o'clock, Jude.
I know it is, yeah, you fucking blast
So,
her.
no, next time, no, because this has happened twice now. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna say, look, I'm not being funny with you, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. It's not as if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's not, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know, we get up early in this house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong, Bella's a lovely woman and all that, and I never disrespect her. She's old, you know, old enough to be my mum, I suppose, but
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. She's a big lesbian, isn't she? Shout out to the LGBT community. You know. Listen, some of the neighbours, it's like they're very touchy.
No, the only thing that I will say, you know, like if you're on that live, you know, outside, it's like 9, 10 o'clock, it's because the little kids next door.
Yeah.
You know, their bedroom, bro.
Yeah.
That's their bedroom. Not the front one, that's their bedroom.
Yeah.
So when you know what, that's why I try to keep it down. Even, you know,
Yeah.
a little party, you had to knock on and say, look, love, they're lovely kids. They are nice kids, you know what I mean? So we just said, look, love, I said, I'm having a bit of a get together tonight, right? So the music's a little bit loud. It'll be on till about 11 o'clock. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen every weekend. It's just someone nothing. She goes, Mark, don't worry about it, love. No problem at all. She went, no problem at all. You know, if you know how it is, Jude. If you respect people, people respect you back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to respect people. But fucking hell, 11 o'clock. You shouldn't ask me to play that music.
I know. I just kept hearing in my head. Blast me up, son. Blast me up, son. Yeah, I like listening to these motivational things. They help me. I get a buzz out of them.
What do you do?
Yes, brother.
Just put that in the booth, man. Just put that brush in the hole.
What do you do? It feels like your pain doesn't have a
It's like fucking rocket fuel.
What does it do when it feels like your weaknesses continue to worsen? Maybe you're taking a knockout concerning your finances lately. Maybe it's with your kids, maybe with your marriage, maybe with your health, maybe some other arena of life. You're laying on the mat, gasping, and you don't know what you're going to do. People ask you how you are, you say, I'm being on fire, but don't have people. We're people, and we struggle, and we suffer, we bleed, we cry, and we think it's no strength. It's never showing any weakness. I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. You're wrong because it's the opposite. Sometimes. You're gonna have weeks where you don't feel like eating, where gravity is working overtime like it's afraid of getting laid off and you can barely lift your fork to your mouth. You are going to have a choice. You have a choice to either give up or keep going.
Oh, bro, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking this morning, yeah. I've got a text on my phone.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
My account's overdrawn and I'm like, what? So like, nah, that's not me, right? So what happened was, because when I opened that other account, everything over account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Anyway, long story short, so I went and did a transaction about 4 weeks ago, the August bank holiday weekend, yeah? And you've only took the money out now.
Right.
So I went over to it, I was like, wow, how's that possible?
I enjoy listening to him, bro.
Wow.
That meditation stuff. No, I'm just saying to one of the lads. Shout out to your dad, bro. I know what that's like too. Me and Mark, we lost our dad too, bro. You know, motherfucker it is. You know. My family come here, Anthony, 32 years ago to Manchester. We're still here. Bro, I love it. I've learned how to utilize it and how to channel it. You know, and it takes a lifetime to do it, Pablo. And you know something? You can't fix yourself until you're broken.
Are you hear me? I need you to get busy living. There is still time. As long as there's breath in your nostrils, as long as you can wake up in the morning, you still in the game, which means if you're in the game and there's still time in the game, still time left in the game, you can still win the game. The last chapter of your story has not been written yet. The fact that you're here today is a testament to the fact that the devil hasn't been able to destroy you.
Fuck the devil.
You're in your life right now. You're in the darkest place in your life right now. Hold on. Don't give up. Don't quit. You're in the darkest point in your life. You can just look at your situation from a different angle and realize that beauty does come from death. Are you in a storm or are you just in between two miracles? You take those terrible events in your life and you create a new story of triumph. We gotta become something new. We take those traumas, we take that pain, and we allow it to become a of your pain. What if I told you you got everything you need to make it through your storm? This storm will not take you out.
I know you've been tired, and I know it's been hurt, and I know it's been awful, and it might be an addiction. It made me wonder how much longer you're gonna have a job, or when you're gonna get one, or when this is all gonna be over. But you're not gonna die in this fight. You're gonna make it. In fact, you're gonna be better.
I want you to look in the mirror. I want you to tell yourself, I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
Yes. I want you to speak life into that thing. Whatever it is, what's frustrating, like,
I am a survivor.
I can't go through another day like this. I can't handle it. I can't take it.
I am a survivor.
Say it with me. Breathe life into whatever that thing is. Whatever your circumstances, say it with me. I can't get through this. I will.
Me and Pablo are very similar when it comes to, I believe, mental health. Like, I started proper seeing doctors from 5 myself, Pablo. I done 9 years of therapy, bro. From 4 to 13, I did therapy. I had a psychiatrist because of the fire, bro. You know. But anyway, I do this every day, and it helps me, you know, and then I can just, you know.
Come on, get your head on your shoulders. Pick up on. Damn, come on. What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
So,
Today.
it's all over.
What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid, all right? And so we wouldn't have had the title this long, so what? At least it would have been real, eh, kid?
It was real.
Nothing is real if you don't believe in who you are.
I take it too, bro.
Understand?
I'm on sertraline as
You
well.
lost that fight, Rock, for all the wrong reasons. You lost your edge.
I'm on about 7 different
All right.
ones.
I know your manager dying had you all messed up inside. But the truth is, you didn't look hungry. Now, when we fought,
Oh.
you had that iron tight edge. And now you gotta get it back. And the way to get it back is to go back to the beginning.
Mark, he wants you.
If your definition of success is win or lose,
Sorry,
giving everything you've got and growing or learning along the way, then you're setting yourself up for success. I really think the biggest cheat code in life is just going after it and not being concerned of whether or not you fail at one specific task. Instead, understanding the big picture, what your long-term goal is, and knowing if you keep driving forward and never can quit, in the end you will succeed.
Learn to say you to the world every once in a while. You have every right to. Just stop thinking, worrying, looking over your shoulder, wondering, doubting, fearing, hurting, hoping for some easy way out. Stop it and just do.
Remember this, is that people are time wasters, and the great majority of people have no goals, they have no priorities, they have no plans, they have no concern about becoming successful, and they think that you're the same. They think because their time isn't worth anything, that your time isn't worth anything also.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.
Discipline yourselves. Stop thinking too much. Don't go into the past. Don't go into the future. Be in the present. Why? Because only then it's possible that the mind is free, the capacity is free, and now you can completely immerse into whatever you are doing. And this means you have arrived. You have arrived.
Louis, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory. Remember that.
The scientists in the old world are saying the fast human being 102 hours will be in the year 2075. But I have proved them wrong.
The first
To run a marathon in under 2 hours. One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge. One giant leap for human endeavour. And you know, Kipchoge was right. No human is limited.
If you tell yourself the truth, and the truth is, I'm not happy with where I'm at. That's the truth. The truth is, I can do more. The truth is, I can work harder than I'm working right now. The truth is, I can do more for my family. The truth is,
well, bro, that's a good thing about memories.
Right now, and if that's the real truth, if that's what you believe, if you believe that to be the truth, you won't have to find more discipline. Discipline will find you.
I'm gonna say something to you. You're smart, you're talented, you know a few things, but talent is nothing in this game if you don't make the right choices. There's plenty of talented people out there who never see the light of day anymore. Last thing takes discipline. Because this whole game is one big long shot. And if you don't have the discipline to stay away from the flyers or from the gambles or whatever else you want to call a stupid move, then my friend, I'm afraid to say one day you will go down. It's inevitable. You want my advice?
God bless the parties. I'm rooting for your brother and you, bro. And shout out to your dad and Pablo and his.
Sometimes I know these viewers watching this, 99.9, overthink everything. And naturally, you're quite smart guy, and you're ambitious, and you have big aspirations for life. You're gonna overthink things, because you're thinking, is this the best use of my time? Could I be doing something better? Maybe I should be doing what he's doing. But no, you don't need to necessarily do what he's doing. You just need to stay in your lane and just take inspiration, do more, think less. Action removes doubt. The more you do, the less you have time to doubt and overthink things. Everything changed for me when I realized that we're not meant to feel excited and perfect all the time. I started accepting that where I am right now is where I'm genuinely meant to be. Tough days are all a part of the process. Lean into them. Bad days are also part of a very good and meaningful life. So on my toughest days, I think about getting through one more day, one more workout, one more rep.
What do I stand up here? I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.
Pablo, thanks for coming in.
There can be no growth without goals. As soon as he said, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, I think people stop thinking about goals. And he made a really great argument, which was everybody at the start line of the 100-meter race has the same goal. It's to win. So it's not the person who has the best goals, it's the person who has the best systems and preparation.
Never try to be better
I am
than
a
someone else. Always
survivor.
learn from others. Never cease trying to be the
I
best
am a
you can be. That's
survivor.
under your control. And if you get too engrossed and involved
I am a
concerned in regard to
survivor.
things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control.
You gotta want it first. Then you gotta work it. Then you have the opportunity to win it. But it all starts with your want. You gotta want this.
Hey, Richard.
You gotta want this like no other. Then the work has to happen. And see, the work and the want gotta add up together.
That's my line.
Then that puts you in a position to win. Ain't nobody giving you a W.
The person you have to spend the most time listening to in your life is yourself. Try not to lose their respect. How on earth do you think that you're going to be able to move mountains and get out of that relationship that you don't like and move countries or change career when you can't not hit snooze, even though last night you promised yourself that you weren't going to hit snooze? And it's how people that are able to do extraordinary things have been able to get there.
Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. And that's my personality. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible.
Losers let it happen. Winners make it happen. Losers see thunderstorms. Winners see rainbows. Losers see icy streets. Winners put on their ice skates. Losers take chances. Winners make choices. It's all in the way you choose to think.
I believe style is irrelevant. I believe it's the morale behind the style. I think success in fighting in life is about desire and the will. Yeah. How bad do you want it? Is it worth dying for? That's the true greatness, is the willingness to die. So this thing worth greatness. these are the years where you need to put in the work, you need to grind, and you don't need to be focused on everybody else, because you staying focused on everybody else, you staying focused on the world, it's giving you a false sense of reality. Like, sometimes you just need to unplug.
You will increase your confidence. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. And even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer. Because you can't hold on to it forever.
America was built on the backs of men who smoked cigarettes, drove without seatbelts, and had bacon for breakfast. If you miss your biohacking routine this morning, you're going to be okay. There's a time for leverage, but there's also a time for violence, which is just brute force. People get really obsessed with optimal, which is getting the most bang.
God bless you, Pablo. I love you, bro.
Maximizing, which is just getting the most bucks. You lose.
I'm just doing me meditating.
To optimize everything than just living it.
Bro, it's helping me heart heal.
It's killing
you know,
more quickly than your imperfections.
I was always destined to come back here.
Don't waste time trying to figure it out. Humor. Keep a sense of humor, especially by yourself. It is a strength beyond all measure.
Change.
Nothing stays the same.
Like that.
It's a quote that I live by. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man young, wealthy, and wise.
Your haters will become your congratulators. And the more stones they throw at your ass, your mansion gonna get bigger.
You want to be that one motherfucker that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime, your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest level every day.
4,000 subs.
You want to be.
Shout out to Pablo and up the fucking dogs.
The Stoic philosopher is the man who has liberated himself from fear. He's not afraid of death. He's not afraid of pain. He's not afraid of other people's dismissal as a fool. The only thing he cares about is that he should meet his moral obligations. Greatness is the perception that virtue is enough. An organized soul which pursues rationally the ends which are good for all human beings. That's the Stoic conception of virtue. They finally understand their greatness consists in the fact that they perceive that virtue is enough.
Because while everybody's over here being cool, and I tell people this all the time, there's no future in cool. That's a trend. That's a fad. It comes and it goes. Just like dope money. Dope money comes quick and leaves quicker. Okay? We're here for a slow, but a for show. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Bro, it helps me. You know, I'm learning how to go back to basics,
General
bro.
ambition gives you anxiety. Specific ambition gives you direction.
You see, bro, I need to get my mind right because
anxiety-inducing than I want to be better.
One day,
I don't know what at, and I don't know
my
how.
son
Remember, it's not
will either represent this country
with what you have.
or Ireland in the Olympics. I'll get him there. If God gives me a bit of time, I'll get him there.
Your response to the adversity is the real measure of who you are and what you're made of. The Greek philosopher.
And then one day, he'll learn his son.
Or woman. They merely reveal him to himself.
I'm fascinated by courage and hope and self-belief.
Only a man can teach his son how to do things.
To let go of something good for the chance of something that you think could be great.
It was a big risk, it was a big chance, and it was no guaranteed return ticket.
Bro, a lot of these facilities are fucking expensive. And you have to go through the city council. You have to be...
If you've tried several
I'm not too clued up, bro. Depending on what kind of centre you'd want to go to. I know plenty of centres.
It's not meant to be. But that said, there's very few times it's not meant to be. So sometimes you need to fucking throw in the towel, but there's a lot of times when throwing in the towel too early will take away your shot at the person that you should have been. Let me say it this way. Will your belief that you're going to be viewed as a failure by your uncle be the sole reason that you live the rest of your life below your potential?
and regret everything that you don't do because of Uncle Tom.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art dadgummit, you're supposed to go far. Art dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does a $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. He pays the price a little bit more. He works hard a little bit more. He's loyal to the company a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money a little bit more. He saves money a little bit more. If you want to win, you got to be tough. And you can't quit.
When it comes to kind of like potential energy versus reality for people on their way up, there's this huge time delay between when we start behaving in a way that a winner behaves and when we start winning. And the problem is that the bigger the mountain you're trying to climb, the bigger the W you're trying to get, typically the more delayed it is between when you start behaving like a winner and when you start being a winner. And most people don't get the fast enough feedback loop to know that they're on the right path when they are taking these first steps in the right direction, because they have this really big goal, but they forget that with that really big goal comes the even longer delay that it takes to get there. I need the positive reinforcement.
Well, I've been away for a while, bro.
There's only one way I know to beat people who copy you, get bigger. It's not by direct conflict, but by making them shrink into a...
Bro, you know, this shit helps me.
I'm telling you, for things to get better, you gotta get better. Don't ask for it to change out there, ask for you to change here. Don't ask for a more favorable wind. We call that naive. Don't ask for better seed, better soil. This is the only planet you got. Just ask that you can get wiser and stronger and better and be able to take care of your own responsibilities. Get better.
For everybody out there, bottom line, shit is get ready to lose, get ready to fail. Enjoy the win. Why? Because then you appreciate it. If you win all the time, then you don't know what loss feels like. And when you know what loss feels like and failure feels like, then you work really, really, really hard when you get a W, when you get a win, to protect it.
Anytime y'all are having this little voice, they call it the big voice. Anytime you having this voice in your head, turn on a fucking camera and say that shit to the camera. Oh, I don't feel like going to the gym today. Maybe I should just call off of work. Say that to the camera. Now, David Goggins say that shit, but I got one better for y'all. Say that shit to y'all kids. Say that shit to your little brother. Say that shit to your wife. Say that shit to your girlfriend. Say that shit to your grandmother who's probably about to pass away. Just say that shit real quick. You can't you?
Whatever you don't use, you lose. Lack of use causes loss. If you tie your arm to your body, leave it there long enough, you'll never use it again. It's over for the arm. Now, it may not be over, but it's over for the arm. The only way to keep the use of this arm is what? Keep using it. If you quit, you lose automatically. They don't bring it up for a vote.
Become too far to lose.
You lose automatically when you quit. Now, the same thing that goes for your arm goes for your brain.
I don't know how to lose.
The same thing goes for all the human virtues. Ambition, unused, declines.
I am a survivor.
Strong feelings diminish.
I am a survivor.
It doesn't grow, it diminishes. Faith, unused, decreases.
I am a survivor.
It's a law. Vitality, unused, diminishes. Energy, unused, decreases.
I am a survivor.
Vodafone customers can now automatically use 3's network for more coverage, and 2 networks are better than 1, right? Which means more trades, more finding your mates, More friendly rivalries. More catch-ups. And more distractions. 2 networks. More coverage at no extra cost. 2 figures, please. Switch to Vodafone.
You know, I'll be honest with you, this shit helps me a lot. I love music. I like playing music, but every single day for an hour, I listen to this shit. You know, I enjoy listening to it, you know what I mean? It calms me. You know, I can breathe. You know, I used to be very spiritual, and then when I got sick, I kind of lost my way, and I'm kind of trying to find my way back. That's all I can say.
You are your own worst enemy. You waste precious time dreaming of the future instead of engaging in the present. Since nothing seems urgent to you, you're only half involved in what you do.
Even if it's not easy, even if it's hard, it's easier than not doing it and wishing that you had done it.
Everyone's hypercritical and terrified to do anything and put themselves out there and fail. So we hyperanalyze, hypercriticize, become paralyzed, and end up doing nothing, sitting in our basements watching TikToks of other people's lives, pretending that they're happy. I was having one of those cynical days and felt like ranting a little. But honestly, there's optimism here for some low barrier of entry personal growth. Stop analyzing, stop criticizing yourself and others, and go fail at some shit. Go give someone a good job for sucking at something, because at least they're trying. Maybe we'll even give yourself permission to do the same. We find meaning in trying difficult things, not just in succeeding at them.
The second I got my head out of my and I realized, man, you can achieve a lot of shit if you get off your ass and start moving, and you start motivating yourself.
In fact, we saw clearly that without the lessons that we had learned from our mistakes, we would have surely died in the desert. And when you look back on any achievement, you will find that it was preceded by many difficulties and many lessons. They are the price that you pay for your success, and no success is possible without.
Come on, we go outside.
People are walking together and they're setting themselves up for failure. They wake up, they're on their phones till 12 in the bed scrolling. They don't study, they don't learn, they don't self-develop. People are just trying to make it win-win.
Right, I'm going out to have a smoke. Will we go out and have a smoke? What do you reckon? Yeah. Like I said, it's like... Oh, fucking hell, it's cold out here. How are you sick? No, listen, it's like it helps me. You know, like... Don't get me wrong, we all have our... Oh, bollocks. We all have our own fucking... I've nearly broke the door there. I've nearly broke the fucking patio door. But nah, like I said, it's like I'm trying to fucking find myself again in a way. And I know that might sound crazy to you and all, but sometimes in life you get lost. That's what I think, and anyway. You know, I work on my mental health. It helps me. You know, now I go there and close my eyes for 20 minutes and just proper zone out. Like, I mean, just focus and just listen. You know, and honestly, it helps me. Rather than listening to banging music and fucking what have you, you know what I mean? I need a bit of calm today. Shout out to Calm City, baby. I tell you what, it's not that fucking day out, mate. You know, the sun's shining. Oh shit. That's not good. Well, I don't envy it. You know, I've never been married, but divorces, they can get messy, you know. Especially if there's kids and all, you know. I mean, none of us want that, but sometimes that happens, you know. You have to cut a piece of yourself off in order to regrow it. That's the truth, and I know it, you know, and I show it, you know. And if I had a rock right now, I'd throw it. I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna go in and listen to me meditation and chill, and then I'm gonna ring me son about 1. But I honestly, I swear to God, I really enjoy listening to that stoicism or stoicism, whatever it's called, you know, and it helps my mental health. It works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a shitload of medications, and purposely sometimes I trigger myself. You know why? Because I can overcome it. It's like a tidal wave. I do it sometimes purposely, and then I end up getting upset. You know what I mean? But what happens is your mind releases serotonin, endorphins, and adrenaline at the same time. Okay. And then if you're on antipsychotics, like I'm on metazapine, I'm on sertraline, I'm on quetiapine, I'm on promethazine, I'm on pregabalin, I'm on fucking diazepam, I'm supposed to be on venlafaxine, a mood stabilizer, but I stopped taking it about 2 years ago because it was affecting my mood. Well, I didn't need it. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not taking this. This shit knocks me out. Oh my God. That is cool. Look at that insect. It's a luminous. Check this out here, Mark. I think I found a new species. Look at my man here. Yo, my G. Come on, then. Get off the fucking butcher, right? Come on. You're so precious. Come here, darling. Come here. Now, there you go, girl. There you go, girl. There you are, girl. Look at the camouflage. It's fucking amazing, look. I'm fucking telling you, look at it. Here. Can someone clip that for me, please? Screenshot that for me. I want to Google that fucker. Here. I found a new I'll fucking do it. Fucker. I can't. I have my joint in my hand. Fuck. Bro, I'm going to get the Nobel Peace Prize. I've just found a gloomer. I'm going to name him. It's not a moth. It's a gloomer. That's what his name is. I found him. And here, I did it on live. You can't beat that shit. You know, Richard Attenborough be fucking shout out to you and your brother. I'm a big fan. Here, I'm doing your work. You know, I've just found a new species. You know, I'm fucking over the moon. That's an achievement. Cunts go all the way to the Amazon to find new species. I found me back garden in Manchester. You know, and here I let it go. You know, I should have put it in a little fucking container and ring fucking whoever it is. I don't know who deals with bugs, but I've never seen one of them fuckers in my life. You know, it just landed over there and it was looking at me like it was about to do something, so I had to set it free because it's like, it's best in the grass, you know, that way it won't get eaten. You know, if birds comes and sees it, it's fucking food, so I give it a chance. I'm going back in to listen to me fucking It helps my mental health because I live with someone that has bipolar and another one that's a schizophrenic. How about that for a hat trick? Complex PTSD. I'm certified psychotic, survivor's guilt. My brother's bipolar and the other one is fucking psychotic. You know, perfect hat trick. Shout out to the neighbours. Shout out to NASA. I robbed your escape module and you are not getting it back anytime soon. Hello, how are you? We are joined today by a light stand. Hello, Mr. Light Stand. Where are you from? What's your story? Come on, let's talk. Okay, then he's not in the mood to talk, so we're going back in. Let's walk. Give me a second here. 1 second. I've got an hour and then I'm going to ring me boy. What time is it? Right. I've got an hour. I've nearly burnt the ices on myself. Fucking hell, me eyebrows. Mark, I've just burnt myself in the eye. Have I got a black mark? Is me nose burnt? I can smell nose hair and all. Fuck's sake, bro. What happened there, man? Do you ever do that? Like, that's burnt the nostril hair on me. Fucking hell, man. Right, I'm going back in. You see, the thing with this is, I have to finish it, you see. I can't just smoke a joint and peg it. I have to finish it in one sitting. I think I'm a drug addict. Still, you know, I just chose a different drug. You know what I mean? I jumped and played hopscotch with different drugs. Yeah! Shout out to Nas. Me and me love on music. Oh, bro, listen, I always burn toast. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. But shout out to you, bro, for telling us a bit of your story. Shout out to Ballybrick. And if you're not sub to Anthony Reedy, people, can you go do it? We've got a few things in common, mate. I lost me dad as well. And I know what it's like. Hey, I have brothers too that I live with. Excuse me. 3 lads from Ballyfermot that come here as kids who are now men. See this garden, bro? I see me father. You know, I see me mum walking over there putting the washing on the line still. You know, me dad's dead, me ma's dead, still. Well, me though, I hit 4,000 subs the other day though, I'm glad with that. And I've only a small channel, you know. I don't argue with people. There's a lot of people on fucking YouTube we could fall out with. For instance, afraid of his own shadow. If anybody in my live, Jay, if you're watching this live, bro, I've a lot of time for you, but here, untag me and Finn. Do you understand? I hope Lena is alright. She's in hospital, and normally she's in here at this time, so I hope Lena is alright. Because she's not well, she's in hospital. Yeah, if I make a joint, I don't pass me shit to no one, because no one in the house smokes, it's just me. Me brothers don't do drugs or smoke weed. I'm the druggie here. They like a beer. I like a joint. Hey, DJ. I can't argue it's not a bad day out, but I did burn me fucking eyes a minute ago. Look, it's nice and fucking blue, the sky. You know, please look really happy. You know, releasing the air. You know, so like I said, grass, bushes, trees, hedges, they're all connected. You know, I like trees. I like being around them. I'm going back in to finish my meditation. You can fuck up. Motherfucker. Look at the shine off the floor. Look. Look. Mad for 3 men living in the house. I tell you what. Doom, 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 doom. Nope. No chemtrails. Right. Oh, I don't believe what I've gone and done. I've left me stand outside, you fucking bastard. I have to walk all the way back out here now. This is fucking bullshit, this. Right. Come on, you fucking bastard.